Are you on the go but still want that insight? Simply text Hazel Lee plus your question to 78887. Hazel Lee Psychics. No nonsense readings.
On the Facebook page of Hazel Lee Psychics. Like, share and tag a friend for your chance to receive some free psychic insight.
So I've gathered some of the UK's top psychics, logged them into one system and made it really possible for you to get your very own reading with me or any one of them. My PIN number's 5680. You'll find me there by dialing 0330 114 0110. Can't wait to speak to you. See you soon.
And now it is time to get interactive. And I have a hot tip for you. We all know that sometimes calls aren't convenient for everyone, or maybe you just want to dip your toe into getting a little bit of psychic insight. Well, pick up your mobile phone and you can get a text message. How do you do that? Easy. Pop in the one word Hazel Lee, leave a space, type in your question and send it to 78887 and hit send button. If it's your first time texting through, make sure you pop your name and your date of birth because we want to know who we're talking to. And as a gift from us to you, we are going to give you your first text response back absolutely free. It won't cost you anything, okay? So try it out today. Who knows what insight you might receive. Hello and welcome to Thursday. Yay! Thursday. Apologies, we couldn't go live yesterday, unfortunately. For some reason, it just wouldn't connect through. So, you know, sometimes that happens, unfortunately. But we are here and we are ready to do a reading for you tonight. Now, because we did miss out on Wednesday, if you would like, it is completely and utterly up to you. You can choose some runes if you want. Okay, because I know some people really, really like those runes. Or we can just do ask a question, get a card, get an answer from my guides, however you would like to do it tonight. It is entirely in your hands. Now, I do have a bit of an announcement coming up for you later on in the evening. I'm not going to announce it now, but stay tuned because we're going to find out what is going on. Something's going to happen next week. How exciting. But here we are here, and we are available to answer your questions up here. HazelLeePsychics.co.uk is the place to be to check out who is logged on and available right now to take your call. And then when you decide who it is you're drawn to get your reading, these are the numbers down here. 0330 114 00. No, it's not. It's double. No, it's not. Let me start that number again. 0330 114 0010. And you can speak straight to a receptionist and you can go, hey, look, I haven't had time to browse who's online, but really need to get a reading. Who's available? And the receptionist will be able to tell you exactly who is on. And then they will connect you through to the likes of Hazel Lee. There she is, right there, logged on and available. The other option you had to do is to call this number and get through direct 0907 995 0010. And you pop in that PIN number right there, 5680, and you will be speaking on the other end of the phone to Hazel Lee. Yay! There you are. Fantastic. Hazel Lee. So you just pick up the phone and go, hey, Hazel, is that you? And she'll be like, yes, it's me. What would you like to be read on, basically? And it is that simple. It really is. The other thing you can do with this wonderful device is you can get yourself a text message straight through. All you need to do, pick up your phone, text one word, Hazel Lee, then leave a space, pop in your question and send it to 78887. Hit that send button. If it's your first time texting through, make sure you pop your name and your date of birth, because we like to know who we are talking to. And as a gift from us to you, we're going to say thank you very much for trying out our service, absolutely free of charge. And it will be going straight to your phone, straight to your mobile phone. Okay, it's really that simple. Make sure you hit that like button if you're watching on Facebook, and share. Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, please share, because we love to share the love. Share. You can pop in the comments absolutely anything you'd like. You can write in there what you'd like to see on the show, but you can write your comments and ask your questions too, because Mr. P will be perusing those comments and randomly picking out the comments from his system in front of him. So make sure you share out, and we will be answering those questions very, very shortly. So anything you'd like to put down is absolutely fine with us, except for 4 little areas. We cannot and will not discuss anything to do with health, legal, finance, or pregnancy. So please don't ask us. We're just not allowed to answer, okay? But in the meantime, should we get on with some questions, Miss B? Yeah. VIP, fantastic. Now, if you do want to jump the queue on those questions, the option to do is that the VIP. Make sure you click that PayPal link and you become that VIP. You jump. That's a queue jumper. Introductory price of £1.50. That's all it is, and you can get your question answered straight away, just like Dominique. Hi, Dominique. What is your question? How is Virgo feeling about you, and how's he feeling about not being around you on your birthday? Thank you so much for your question, Dominique. Right, so first of all, what I've done is I've popped it out to my guides, and they come back with these. The energy is of a lower vibration. And what do I mean by that? I mean that he's not liking that he doesn't get to spend your birthday with you, okay? I feel like if he could have been there, he would have been there. If he was allowed to be there, he would have been there. Like, I feel like there was something here that was preventing him from going. And I really want to say that he feels like he's missed out on that opportunity there, okay? How is he feeling about you? He does really, really like you, and he is actually missing you at this present moment in time as well. Let's pull some cards. Oh, look, there we go. Here we go. There he is. There's that King of Wands. This is that's him. That's being in his own energy. And, you know, there is that passion and that desire that comes from him. There is the beautiful, beautiful Hermit card, and that goes straight with him, okay? So this is him being on his own for your birthday and not liking it, okay? There we have the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and also the Wheel. So if he could change it, he would change it, but he can't, so he's going to very much send you messages, okay, because these are messages cards, and he's also going to do something about it in the future, all right? So he is missing you. Oh, thank you so much for your question. Make sure you share. Thank you for watching, and thank you for interacting. Mr. P happens to notice when you share out to those groups, so thank you very much for sharing out to those groups as well. Just like Julie Graham, our next VIP, what is your question? Do I see it going to be what? Sorry, Mr. P? Right. What? Any guidance on a returning love? And do I see if it's going to be? Do I see if it's going to be negative? Okay, this is an interesting one, because what they're showing me here in relation to this is neither negative nor positive. Okay, and the reason I feel like it's quite neutral is because lo and behold, I feel like the path is very much being made available to you, okay? And what do I mean by that specifically? when this particular person comes back into your life and says, hey, I really miss you and want to be with you and want to rekindle what we once had, okay, it is coming down to you, your thoughts, your perceptions about whether or not that this relationship can go forward, in the sense that it's different to what it once was. Okay, in saying that, we do have an intelligent being. Okay, this is a person coming back into your life, the intelligence, but there is a lot of movement, there is a lot of physical movement around with you, and there is that feeling of trying to get past the past. Okay, the answer is not as simple as yes or no, whether this is something that is going to eventuate, purely and simply because what my guides are showing me here is the path that you're going to take is going to be through your steps, not through this person's steps. Is their interaction going to be positive with you? The answer is yes, but it's whether or not you perceive that there is a difference between now and the past. Okay, I do feel like there is a difference because we've got that beautiful Three of Cups here as well, and the cups is that happiness and that joy. It's also a little bit on the side of decisions as well, okay? And the decision is your hands, Julie. I want to pull one more card. This is taking back your power, okay? That is taking back what is rightfully yours, and that's what I'm getting from you. You need to stay in your power. The only time that this isn't going to work is purely and simply because you give up that power and go back to what the past was. A relationship like that can't go forward from the past. It can only go forward from the here and now in the present. All right. Thank you so much for your question. We have Nicole. Hi, Nicole. What is your question? Been a while. Oh, thank you for coming back. Anything for you this week? Wonderful. Let's have a look. And you've shared. Thank you so much. All right, Nicole. Let's have a look. I'm going to have a look at the cards for you. What's coming up for the next week for Nicole? Okay. All right, Nicole. Right. We all have good days and we all have bad days. Okay. In terms of what's coming up for the next week, okay, it is going to be the perspective, okay, basically your perspective, your take on a series of events that happen for you. Now, does this mean that this is going to be negative? No. Okay, it does not mean that at all. It's kind of like, when you roll out of bed and you're like, oh, okay, today is not going to be a good day. Or you roll out of bed and you go, today is going to be a great day. It is that initial perspective that is going to absolutely, and that's what I'm getting, it's the initial perspective that is absolutely going to create that positivity come up. And the reason I say that is because you've got that Eight of Cups, which is making a decision of an emotional nature. And you know how I said with the making the decision whether it's going to be negative or positive? That's where this one's coming up, and that's the change, okay? It's not necessarily negative. It is your perception of the scenario. It is your perception of okay, it's raining. Oh no, it's going to be a bad day. No, it's not. Means you could stay in the house and you can get stuff done. I really want to say here, there is that beautiful Six of Swords, and that is going towards that goal of yours, okay? That is what this is. This is a good, really, really good victory card, going towards the goal. And then, lo and behold, you finalize it with the Magician. And the Magician says, manifest what you want. Be specific, okay? Don't focus in any way, shape, or form on the negative. Thank you so much for your question, and welcome back. If you know somebody that happens to need some guidance, please feel free to share out this live, because we love to share the love, and we are absolutely welcoming of new people coming into the fold. So please make sure you share if you happen to know somebody that wants the guidance. Mr. P is saying something in my ear. What was that, Mr. P? Oh, we're going to go to a quick break, and we will be right back after this one, and right back. So, g'day, it is Snowy here, and I have a hot tip for you. We all know that sometimes calls aren't convenient for everyone, or maybe you just want to dip your toe into getting a little bit of psychic insight. Well, pick up your mobile phone and you can get a text message. How do you do that? Easy. Pop in the one word Hazel Lee, leave a space, type in your question and send it to 78887 and hit send button. If it's your first time texting through, make sure you pop your name and your date of birth because we want to know who we're talking to. And as a gift from us to you, we are going to give you your first text response back absolutely free. It won't cost you anything, okay? So try it out today. Who knows what insight you might receive. And we're back. Yay, fantastic. Okay, we have got some more questions out there. Now, don't forget, I did say that there was a bit of an announcement a bit later. We are about halfway through the show, and you know what? I think I might answer a couple more questions before I tell you what's going to happen next week, all right? Just to build up the tension. Adrianna Graham would like a crystal ball reading? Crystal ball reading. Here we go. Here we go. Right. Adrianna Graham. Is that right? Adrianna Graham. Adrianna, I'm snickering away because of the images that they're showing me. Now, don't take this the wrong way, but I gotta tell you what I'm seeing in here, okay? I'm seeing a witch, the quintessential stereotypical witch with the pointy hat and the black robe. I know witches don't look like that. Okay, real life witches don't look like that, but they're showing me a witch. And this witch is stirring a cauldron, okay? And I know that's really weird, but that's literally what they're showing me because they zoomed in on the cauldron, and as I was turning, I'm like, what's going on with this cauldron? And then they zoomed out, and then they showed me the witch. Adrianna, what does this mean for you? Well, lo and behold, number one, the thing that the image of a witch says time to get back to nature, okay? Time to get in touch with your elements around you, because the witches, so to speak, even though that, you know, there's Wiccans and there's warlocks and there's druids and all that sort of stuff, that's sort of incorporated into the image that they're showing me here. Second of all, she does have a cauldron and she's mixing it, okay? You know, kind of like that bubble, toil and trouble. Adrianna, I'm not calling you a witch. Please, please, please don't misunderstand me. I'm not calling you a witch. I'm literally just seeing what is being shown in my crystal ball. Now, in terms of what this particular witch is brewing, okay, I actually want to say that this is, I want to use the word destiny, okay? No, it's not your destiny to be a witch. Stop harping on about the fact that there's a witch in here, okay? I know what's going through your head. But it is about you creating your own path. It is about you creating what it is that you're wanting out of life. So this really does incorporate your core, your inner self here, Adrianna, and this is very much a strong feeling of one, nature, okay, and I really do feel like you've got to go back into nature to find yourself. That's what I'm really being shown here with the image. A witch is true to herself, and that's where I feel like the correlation with the image that they're giving me in here, and the correlation with you is, okay, time to find your inner self. All right, thank you so much for your question. Thank you so much. We have Karen. Hi, Karen. You need to know if you're going to get a positive answer that has arisen by tomorrow. Let's have a look. Karen Spot. Karen wants to know if she's going to get a positive answer for the problem that has arisen, and she needs to know if it's going to happen by tomorrow. Oh, I didn't realize you couldn't see. Sorry. Here we go. Karen, the Spot is going to repeat the question so you can see, because it was a very, very definite answer. No, just wait till I answer you the question, okay? Don't jump ahead. Spot, Karen wants to know if she's going to get a positive answer. Are you watching? By tomorrow. I love that. I love that. Just does it straight away. The answer is yes, Karen. You are going to get a positive. First of all, you are going to get an answer, okay? And it is going to be positive, okay? I know that you have got a lot of anxiety around this, and I know that life has been quite difficult for you at this moment in time, because I'm getting that vice around my chest, okay? And it's like they're squeezing the life out of me. And I certainly know that that's not me, because I don't have any chest problems. But the thing is, I am getting, and also need to make this aware, I'm not giving you health advice, okay? But this is what they're giving me here. I am very much being shown that the anxiety, the stress, the discomfort that you've been going through, it is all going to end, and it's going to end soon, okay? It is not for nothing. You haven't been put through this just as a haha, you know, we're making you have this discomfort because it amuses us. That's not what the universe does. They are very much working things out for the better for you. Positive answer, but yeah, by tomorrow, definitely, okay? Thank you so much for your question, Karen. We have Margy as our next VIP. Hi, Margy. Hi. Is your granddad around you, and does he have a message for you? Okay, Margy, I'm just going to grab my selenite. No, it's not a magic wand. It's just selenite. Mr. P's just in my ears. Just, I'm a witch. I'm like, no, I'm not. Margy, there is not only your grandfather around, okay? There is not only your grandfather around. I have a great big smile on his face for you, and there is a lot of there's a lot of pleasure here, okay? He's pointing. He's pointing to the other people that are here with him, and he is standing to the side of them, okay? And I want to say here, I don't know if this is there's another male that he's pointing to. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a few people there, but I'm turning the image, okay? So I'm him, and he's going, these people over here, like there's this person over here, he doesn't align with what they did, what they said, or how they treated you. It's like it is a feeling of I didn't approve, I don't approve, I didn't approve. But I like you know, so it's very much saying here that where you are now is in a much better position. And for some reason, I want to go back to your childhood here, Margy. I don't know why, but I feel like this individual has a correlation with your childhood, not your grandfather. This the pointing that he's going. He's like, this person I didn't approve. Okay, I don't believe there was knowledge at the time. Okay, there was knowledge. Okay, there was some sort of knowledge at the time. It wasn't he wasn't aware of how bad it was, though. Margy, your grandfather is very much one of your main guides here. I really do feel like his main guide, stepping forward, going, he's looking out for you. And I do want to say he is clearing the path, okay, because he shows me pushing brambles aside. And no, I'm not talking about him being a gardener, but he is pushing brambles aside here, and he's saying to me that he's clearing the path. It's taking a while, but he is making sure that you can see clearly ahead, because you can't at this present moment in time, okay? So he has got your back, Margy, all right? So I'm going to leave that one with you for now. And he definitely does send his love. He absolutely sends his love. Okay, and he's not the only one around you. If you do want a message, ask, and he will show you something like I don't know if this is a light flickering or something or something. He's saying, can you see him in the corner of your eye? Because that's what he's saying here. He's like brushing past me when he does that. So keep an eye out, because I do feel he is physically around you. Thank you so much for your question, Margie. We have another one. Jess. Hi, Jess, on YouTube. Hi, Jess. Mahik have feelings. Does Mahik have feelings for you? Does Mahik have feelings for you? Does Mahik have feelings for you? I'm going to go with my romance cards. One of these days I'll sort out my desk. Let's have a look. This is an interesting one, Jess. The answer is there is a connection, okay? But when I'm asking physically on the romantic side, okay, it comes up with let your friends help you, and it comes up with reconciliation and past life here, okay? I'm not getting a definite yes that there is a romantic interest right now, or will be, but I am getting a connection. So does he like you? Yes, he likes you as a friend. Yes, he likes you as an individual. Yes, there's a lot of commonalities there. Does he look at you right now in any way, shape, or form with romantic interest in his eyes? I feel like if you know, and I'm looking at his energy, not yours, the answer is not at this present moment in time. I'm sorry, Jess. I know that's not the answer you wanted to hear, but I've got to give it to you exactly how my guides are giving it, okay? The answer is not at this present moment in time. Sorry about that one. So thank you so much for your question. We have another VIP. What is the question, Mr. P? Who's that from? Becky. Hi, Becky. Any guidance for you this week? Let's have a look for you, Becky. Becky. Show me Becky. Becky. My guides are very visual, Becky. And they've just shown me a field of rabbits, okay? No, they're not doing the thing that most common rabbits are known for, but they are doing the other thing, which is running around like, you know, in my Australian tongue, it would be like a chook with its head chopped off, okay? That's what I've got for you, Becky. It is a rabbit running around like you know how they do that thing that they run and they change direction and they do that and they do that. That's what they're showing me, okay? It is like a rabbit running around. I don't know why they would show me specifically a rabbit. Maybe rabbits have some sort of meaning here for you. But in my Australian tongue, I would say you'd be running around like a chook with your head chopped off, which means you're pretty much flat out like a lizard drinking. No? You still don't get it? You're going to be very, very busy, basically, Becky, okay? That's what it means. It means you're going to be really, really busy. And again, they keep zigzagging the rabbits here. And there's multiple rabbits. So I do feel like there's going to be some sort of connection with other people. Let's have a look at the cards for you. Oh, yep, okay. This is what's coming up. There is the beautiful. I say it's beautiful because I love these cards. That is the Three of Wands. And Three of Wands is I want to say the trinity of partnership, okay? It's like that mind, body, soul coming together within yourself, okay? There's your journey. There is you going and doing so many different things. It is not funny. And there is the Knight of Pentacles saying this is going to happen. This is an action card. Action of Pentacles is I want to do it now, Becky. That's what I'm saying. Do it now. Over the next week, don't forget to breathe, okay? Don't forget to breathe, because lo and behold, there is the wheel. What you are going to be doing over the next week is setting up the future for yourself. It is going to be a busy, busy week. You are going to be a busy bee. They should have just shown me bees, but for some reason they showed me rabbits with you darting all over the place. All right, so thank you so much for your question, Becky. Time for a couple more, and then I'm going to run off to the phone lines. But before I do my last two messages, I did say I had an announcement. Now, have you ever wondered about asking a psychic a question about them? Like what, how, you know, I don't know, like how did you become psychic? What is it that got you into this field? Just pretty much anything. It's basically on Tuesday, not today, okay, not today, but Tuesday, we're going to do a Q&A with myself because it is technically my first anniversary doing the lives here with Hazel Lee Psychic, and I thought, you know what, let's turn the tables, and because I know all of you have so many different questions. What is it that you would like to know about maybe this line of work? You know, you can ask questions back directly. I don't mind. It's not a problem. But on Tuesday, we're going to be mixing it up. So there won't be any sort of spiritual guidance given on Tuesday. It's more of a Q&A, finding out, and it's basically an interview. But instead of having a host here, we're going to get the interviewer to be you. That's right, you. Everybody that's watching, I want you to come on, participate, ask me a question. What is it that you want to know? And yeah, and we can take it from there, because it is my first anniversary of being on the Hazel Lee Psychic Show on the lives, and I just thought we'd do something a little bit different. And you know what? Hey, I might even give away a reading or two. You never know. All right, so that is my little announcement, and I did say that it was going to be an interesting one. Okay, maybe you want to know about, you know, how I got into astrology or numerology, or why on earth I have these ruins that are older than Mr. P. You know, maybe you want to know that. maybe you want to know how old Mr. P is. I think he's 12. No, I'm sorry, he did have a birthday. That makes him 13 now. No, I'm kidding. I'm just an old fart. I understand. Maybe you want to find out about crystals. Where do I get them from? I don't care. Ask me the questions. You're in charge on Tuesday. That is it. You are in charge on Tuesday. So that is the little announcement. Now, if you would like to get a hold of me after this live, these are the numbers to call: 0330 114 0110 or 0907 995 0010. My PIN number 5682 on the screen, and I will be waiting for you to call. After these last two messages, Mr. P, who have we got? Hi, Sandee. Hi, Sandee. How are you? You've got a question? And let's have a look at the answer for that one. And Sandee is a VIP. Fantastic. Thank you so much for being our VIP. Let's have a look at the answer to your question. Let's have a look. The status of, just an update on the family. Okay, let's have a look at that. Sandee. Sandee, guess what? Right. First of all, I'm gonna show you a little bit of a story, okay? First of all, we have partnership. This is you making a pact with somebody else. So there's the gentleman on the bridge with the dragon with two swords saying, right, well, you know what? I don't fancy falling in. So, you know what? I'm happy to make a pact with you to cross. So there is a compromise way back in your past, okay, that is has now popped you into the predicament that you are in this present moment with your family. There is the other half, Sandee, and lo and behold, there is you on the white steed, the white purity steed, or in this case, dragon, going forward. So there's you two, the emotional person and the person that's going forward. This is the card where you're headed, okay? And then I have another one after that. This, which you're going to find very amusing. This is A wonderful, wonderful card. This is happy life, happy families. This is the Two of Cups. This is the ultimate goal in the relationship that you're wanting to have when it comes to any sort of relationship reading. Now, in terms of your question, okay, the two of you, where you are standing right now, are not always going to be the two of you. Okay, let's just say these two here create more in the family. Okay, it is that the family is growing, okay, because that is there are some young energies around basically, and I do feel like there is certainly two individuals there that yeah, 2 and 2 make 4, don't they, basically? All right, Sandee, hopefully that has answered your question in terms of the family status. There is happiness all round going forward. I want to say I feel like there's going to be some news next year. For some reason, I don't know why, but they're taking me to June next year. There's going to be some news in relation to the family. So hopefully that answers your question. Thank you so much. And love, light, and healing to you. All right, lucky last we have Abby. Hi, Abby. You'd love some guidance. I'm happy to give you some guidance, Abby. Not a problem. Let's have a look. Abby. Okay, let's have a look. Abby wants some guidance. Da, 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 da. Ah, okay, Abby. Calm down. No, calm down. Yes, this is the card of communication. I love this card. This is the card of communication. And you know why? Because look at all those dragons. All those dragons have within their grasp a wand. Okay, there's one. He's got it in his mouth, and there's another one, and another one's holding it with their claws. But they've all got wands, and they are all bringing it to you. Okay, think of it kind of like a scroll, if you will. Communication, all coming in all at once. This is fantastic. And lo and behold, this is the person that they are bringing to your attention. Okay, so the communication is coming from that particular individual. I feel like this is on a romantic sense. Heck yes, I do. There is those beautiful 2 little dragons creating the love heart in the air, and very much being drawn together by this universal power. Okay, there is that victory card. I love that victory card. Abby, what have you got to look forward to? You've got some very, very positive communication coming on a romantic sense. Okay, in terms of timing, I actually want to give you about a couple of weeks on this one. Okay, not over the next week, a couple of weeks. All right, thank you so much for your company and for your questions, and make sure you start thinking about questions that you'd like to ask me on Tuesday, because Tuesday is going to be in your hands. That's right. You are the person that is in control on Tuesday, not me, not Mr. P. We will be finding out what you want to know about maybe the industry, or the television appearances, the radio. I never know, the newspapers. Oh, that was a fun one. Maybe you want to know about a little bit about me personally or the industry. Let's find out on Tuesday. Tuesday is in your hands. That's right, because it is my 1-year anniversary with Hazel Lee Psychics. Right, I'm going to say hooroo, and I'm going to say goodnight from Hazel Lee Psychics. Catch you tomorrow, I suppose, with Hazel Lee at 8:30. Bye-bye, everyone.
So I gathered some of the UK's top psychics, logged them into one system, and made it really possible for you to get your very own reading with me or any one of them. My PIN number's 5680. You'll find me there by dialing 0330 114 0110. Can't wait to speak to you. See you soon.
Are you on the go but still want that insight? Simply text Hazel Lee plus your question to 78887. Hazel Lee Psychics. No nonsense reading.